Hey guys, this is a Witcher Vlogs video. As you see here, my King Arms M4. I've finally got in mind another gun I want, but with my situation I'm going to have to sell this and my little AK. Y'all seen it before, so I'm not going to mention it on this video. Interested in that though? Let me know. I know, just said I wasn't going to mention it, but I'm not going to show it. How about that? But here's the King Arms M4. As you see, it's just a standard LE law enforcement stock. I have the gun wired to the rear in this buffer tube. Nothing hangs out the back. It is completely concealed. It is a 7.4 850 milliamp battery. Took it to a game yesterday. Went through, I think it was about 600 rounds, no problem. And I know that's not a lot, but I only went through 600 rounds. You probably could have gone through more. I'd say roughly about maybe 4 to 5 high caps worth, depending on what spring you're using, is, you know, how long that battery is going to last you. And it stays completely concealed in the stock, and this kind of looks more like a DMR, so you probably wouldn't be going through too many BBs, I would expect. And when I use it, I just use 2 mid caps. That's what it's being sold with. One's an actual King Arms Magpul mid cap. That's, you know, the officially licensed one. That's like a $30 mag new. And then this is just a Star/Ares, so that's only like a $9 mag new. Both of them work just fine. This holds 80 rounds. This holds 120 rounds. They both come with the fake Crye Precision mag clips. Basically, just use these as forks, and you can attach them to your belt instead of needing a pouch. So, great for sniping if you don't want to have a vest. You can just have your mags on your side. We have a 12-inch Noveske rail up here. I'm pretty sure it's just an ACM, as in a not actual Noveske rail, but it does the job. There is a slight bit of rail wobble, but when I have the rail risers up here, when I use it for the scope, I put one in between the rail and the receiver. It takes about 95% of that away. Stock King Arms barrel. It's a little scratched up when I took off the front sight because it was pretty much just permanently attached, but I found a way to take it off. A 455mm inner barrel tight bore, and I believe a system of bucking. A 6-inch Zombie Killer silencer. Zombie Killer. It has foam in there. It does silence it a little bit, but nothing crazy. Suppressor, I should probably call it. Just a standard foregrip. Matter of fact, I think this is a Knights Armament foregrip. Yeah, that's the Knights Armament foregrip. It's pretty solid up there. So that's actually like a $50 foregrip, but that's not going to hike the price up at all. Just a standard King Arms receiver, upper and lower. King Arms pistol grip. Everything in the gearbox is King Arms. I've put about 6,000 rounds to it. I opened up the gearbox about 800 rounds ago, right before this last game, and the piston had every single tooth still intact. So, really nice. Shim job is okay. I didn't shim it. I didn't want to mess with it since, you know, everything in the gearbox is working fine. Now down to the only 2 problems with the gun. One, there's no more bolt system because I took the gun apart so much. Between just looking at the insides, changing out barrels, and finally when I wired it to the rear, there's one little piece on the whole bolt assembly I broke, and I made it to where it would just stick, and I was like, well, I'll just take the whole thing off. So now you just got your charging handle. It can come in and out just like that. So it comes in and out, but to get to your hop up, you got to keep this open. Because if you close it, the only way you can open it is by putting a knife in there. But let me show you. It's fairly easy. Just a little $2 knife. You put it right down the middle, and it flips right open. So, yeah, it's just a little bit harder to do. But it is very manageable, even in a game. But with how consistent this gun is as far as hop-up is, you should be able to tune the hop-up at the beginning of the day and not have to worry about it, you know, till the next time you play. So, pretty good deal. And then, as I said, that's the first problem, the charging handle. It's not even a functional problem as far as shooting is concerned. The next one is a functional problem. The ironic thing is that I'm considering this a DMR. You know, 455mm inner barrel definitely constitutes as a DMR. 12-inch rail, silencer, battery in the back. It looks really slick. And the only problem is that there's no semi-auto. You might get semi-auto like 1 out of every time you select into it, but this is my semi-auto. So I just hit the trigger really fast, and that's how I play with it. And it doesn't ever fail me as far as hitting the target. It just might seem weird that you're getting a double tap every now and then. So if you can live with that, and you can live without, you know, being able to get your hop up as fast as you normally would, and you're looking for a DMR looking M4, this might be for you. Just let me know though. I will make it start at 240, and then whoever can give me the best offer off that can be higher or lower, this might just be their gun. So let me know, and I will throw some extras in there like BBs, so much looking at patches, things like that, and a shout out of course. So if you are interested, it would be really nice for someone to help me out here and buy this gun, because I need money for many reasons right now, on top of wanting to get a different gun. Because, you know, regardless, I want to keep my involvement in the hobby up to where it will always be. But if it means I have to use funds that I don't have, it's not going to happen. Okay guys, so that's it. I'm going to stop babbling on now. Hope you enjoyed this little for sale video. This has been a What You Vlogs video, and I'm out.